In this video, I'm going to be discussing well-calibrated thinking in regards to perception, action, and behavior. And I'm going to be defining more well-calibrated in regards to its definition and its philosophizing in regards to specific mental representations that are bound to the dynamic mind, and specifically discuss the mind-body connection, which is, as a must, good enough and necessary conditions to be able to actually meaningfully discuss well-calibrated processes at all. If you think of your smartphone device, when you're trying to calibrate certain settings, it actually requires us to engage direct perception with action and behavior, and you couldn't calibrate anything otherwise. And this is why individuals who are philosophizing on the psychology of the mind and also the mind-body connection tend to be the best individuals to be able to discuss well-calibrated at all, and individuals who are, say, in the cognitive sciences or computer sciences aren't necessarily the best fit. And they tend to also be lacking certain terms that are important in regards to both philosophy and psychology, that philosophers and some psychologists have greater access to knowledge and are better able to discuss calibrations of thinking in regards to specific perception, action, behavior apparatuses that are communicative and connective of our behaviors and certain agency processes that require us to calibrate, and which must, as a must, good enough and necessarily conditioned, start with causations from direct perception. There's just no way of getting around that, right? Because all calibrations pertains to cognitions that are interacting with the physical surrounds and are bound to the self and surrounds. And you just can't escape that in terms of well-calibrated processes, because you have to connect the mental representation to the surrounds and what the subject matter is in the surrounds, and then also to the immaterial or material meaningful information that's associated to that subject matter, and then ensure that they're connective and that they're not loosely configured, but that they're more well-defined in their configuration so that they're actually calibrated, right? And that the meaningful information that's flowing through cause and effect relationships that, as a must, constitute knowledge, that meaningful information constitute knowledge in regards to specific properties and aesthetic properties of meaningful information, that we primarily derive meaning prior to meaningful information, because we don't actually have access to knowledge regarding meaningful information unless we